Welcome into the Threshers Broadcast Network. I'm here with the reigning Florida State League Player of the Week, Otto Kemp. Otto, congrats on a huge week, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, I mean, you were already on a bit of a streak. You just reach base pretty much every time you get in a game. I mean, are walks that big of a part of the way you approach the plate?
Yeah, I think it's a big part, just understanding when sometimes at bats you're not going to get exactly what you're looking for, and taking your walk like that might be the only thing they give you that one time up. So but it's a big part of my game. That's kind of how I play. Getting on base is probably one of the biggest parts of my game, so that's kind of what I focus on when I'm up there.
Well, they do say a walk is good as a hit, and it certainly seemed that way in Dunedin. You had hits in all 5 games you played and a whole lot of home runs as well. I mean, was the ball just flying a lot better in Dunedin?
I don't know, maybe a little bit, but yeah, it was a good week. It was just trying to keep it loose and kind of find that groove that I know is there, but just been searching for it a little bit in the first couple of weeks, but finally clicked a little bit for the week. So just trying to keep it going.
And I mean, it must be a little bit different, across the country. When you played college ball, you grew up in California, and here the road trips are pretty much right across the street. Does that change anything in terms of how you get prepared for a game?
Not too much, honestly. It's nice because our schedule with the 6 games a week in one spot, we're able to get into a little bit more of a rhythm than if you're going every couple days. So for the most part, we have our rhythm. I have my away routine, and I have my home routine. So away is a little bit different, but yeah, you adjust pretty easily. It's not too hard. So they've made it easy on us with this travel. So.
Oh, it helps everyone. I mean, it just makes the job a whole lot easier. But don't want people to give too much away on how you get down. But I know you talked about being a big person of routine. Can you get any insight of what a Player of the Week's routine looks like?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my routine last week didn't change, and I think that's the biggest thing, is just knowing that I was in the right position. I got a lot of coaches around me that know what they're talking about and only want the best for me. So just trusting what we've set up throughout the spring training and coming into this, and sticking to it. I think that's the biggest part, is just when it's not going well, it's super easy to change and go try and find something else that you get that instant gratification. But honestly, nothing really changed. I kind of stayed in myself, and kind of found a little bit more of a looser Otto this week. So just try and carry that out. But honestly, in the routine, nothing really changed. So yeah, that was the biggest thing last week. So.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, you've been hot. The team's been staying hot, and a big series this week against Bradenton, who's 4 games back in the division standings, with the first half pennant. Definitely something that has to be looming in your guys' minds. How does the mentality go, and how does the routine go into this week?
Yeah, I think it's just being prepared for every single game. It's really easy to look ahead. You could look ahead, and we could be down 2 games next week. So it's really easy to just. That's what we try and focus on, is just focusing on tonight, and all that we can do is prepare for whoever's going to throw against us tonight, and taking it one pitch and 1 inning at a time. So just trying not to get too far ahead of ourselves, and we've been really good at that. So just kind of like paying our rent every single day. So.
I already beat Bradenton in a series as well. Does that kind of factor into it, or are you really just, this week is a whole new series?
Yeah, I mean, it factors into it a little bit, but that was the first week of the season, so it's a little bit. It's not going to be the same ball club that we're facing this time around, so, and same vice versa. So we've been hitting more than when we faced them, and I know they probably are doing the same. So so we know that we're going to be in for a good one against these guys, and just taking it one day at a time. So.
Well, we're hoping for another really good series and a couple more wins from your guys. I really appreciate you taking the time, and of course, congrats on that Player of the Week.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
We'll be right back with more Threshers baseball here on the Threshers Broadcast Network.